Morning. I just wanted to share with you a beautiful moment that I experienced this morning with the Lord. So I woke up very early and I remembered to pray straight away, which is already good, helpful. And what I noticed I was praying for was for other people. So first of all, of course, I was praying to come into the presence of God. So that I can feel him, that I can know he's really there. And so that was good. I knew he was there. And then other people came into my mind and I began to pray for them. But you know what? It came from my heart. All these people that I had difficulty with. Oh my goodness. And I almost didn't know what to ask because I felt injured. And I began to, my mind was forming these words Lord, will you help them to see what they've done wrong and things like that. But I already was feeling this conviction in my spirit, no, that's not the way to pray. That's not the way to do it. And I remembered, the verse in the Bible that says, it's the enemy who, of course, this is not the verse, but I will present you the verse in the description box later on. But it's where it says that he accuses the brethren. It says the enemy accuses the brethren day and night before the throne of God. So that's not what we should be doing. I should not be bringing my accusations about others to the Lord. No, what he asks us to do, and I remembered this by his Spirit, my goodness, if I was left to my own devices, I would not have a chance, not a chance. But because of the Holy Spirit, he leads us and teaches us. And so that's, wow, my goodness, I'm so grateful. So I remembered to pray for those who despitefully use you. So we have to pray for the people who have, spoken evil about us or said things that aren't true or, who've hurt us. We are called to pray for them because, and this is what I remember too, when the Lord returns, I think it's going to be soon, but whenever he returns, we need to be found in peace. We need to be in good standing. We need our hearts to be right, and our hearts need to be full of love for others, no matter what they've done to us. It's radical. It's radical, isn't it? When you feel so justified in feeling angry or, or something like that, toward others who've hurt you. You feel justified, but we're not supposed to hold that, because our hearts are hard when we're in that state. And that's what I realized. I was like, oh no, there's I can feel that hardening of the heart when you hold on to this injury, when you hold on to this pain, when you're thinking about what others have done to hurt you. And so I was like, oh my goodness, the Lord is so good. So I began to pray. Oh Lord, will you bless so and so? And then another person came to mind who I felt this pain and suffering with. Will you bless so and so? Lord, will you bless so and so? And my heart began to soften, and I began to feel love for these people. And I was like, oh, thank you so much, Lord. You are bringing me into right relationship with you, which is ultimately what I want. I want to be in peace. I want to feel love for all people, whether I agree with them or not, or whether they've hurt me or not. I want to be like Jesus, And so, yeah, that was the conclusion. Just keep praying for people. Don't bring any kind of accusation about others to the Lord. He does not want to hear that. He wants to hear that we are blessing and loving others and doing the very best that we can to bring them into the kingdom, to bring them to Jesus. Yeah.